Alright everyone, well, I know it's been like 4 months, I think, since we made the last video, but took a little time off. It's been a while. We haven't really worked on the cars, that's kind of why. But we've been struggling, working on the Camaro for the past week or 2 weeks, doing all the wiring on the LS and everything like that. I'll turn this around and kind of show you. It's kind of all spread out. It's a little crazy, wired up with the ECU over there in the corner. Everything's taken out of the loom, and it's kind of just like testing phase to make sure it runs and it all works. But we just fired it up just with starting fluid for 2 seconds, and we shut it down. But now we kind of have this, we decided to rig up this fuel pump into the injector lines over here, as you can see. Rig it up with the fuel pump into a 1-gallon gas can, and right now we're going to see if it'll actually stay running longer than a second. So we wanted to go ahead and make this video to kind of get back and making videos so you guys kind of see where we're at. I put all the stock stuff back on it just out of the truck because we don't have any other intake manifold and fuel rails at this point, because we are going to change it up eventually. But I wanted to get the engine running, make sure it's not completely effed. But hopefully here in a second we're going to fire this thing up and it's going to run, and you guys get to see it for the first time just like we are. It's closing in on midnight, so it's going to be a little loud, but we don't really care. So hopefully you'll see it running here in a second. Alright, we are about to fire this thing up, and hopefully it runs for longer than 2 seconds.
We'll get the
Probably
key.
just need a little.
Key.
You got the key. I'll get the key. A little bit of starting fluid.
Yeah.
Don't be completely in the camera view, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, I just had to.
Squirt some in there. Open the blade. Alright. Pump.
Okay.
Keep running the pump. Keep running the pump.
We got smoke coming from something. I don't know if it was just coming out of the exhaust or not.
I think it is.
I just saw smoke. Check though.
It's like dying almost right away.
Well,
It's running and it's.
There's still a few things that aren't hooked up.
Yeah, that's true. You'd think it would idle.
It's still running longer than it was on the ether.
Yeah. She's a little smoky.
Ready?
Yeah, pump. I don't think it's running on the injectors.
Will it?
I think it's just running on starting fluid.
I don't think so.
Yeah. More.
No, it's running on gas. I can smell it.
Too much, maybe?
Could be. Go. I'm gonna leave the pump. I think it's just flooding it because we don't have a regulator on it. I think it's just dumping fuel into it and it's flooding it out. Because that little.
It smells quite gassy.
Well, I mean, I didn't even have the pump hooked up when we.
Yeah, I know.
I
saw it
fired up. So.
I can smell gas for sure.
It's running rich, obviously.
How can you tell?
Yeah, but it runs. Awesome.
I know. Finally,
Open
Jesus.
the door.
Taking long enough. We're about to die in here. Oh God.